Hey guys, so I'm going to talk about what are the best free apps to learn Chinese, and I've been studying myself for a few years and I'm getting to HSK 6. So this is like some apps that I've used and some that I recommend. The number one app that I really recommend for learning Chinese is Anki app, and in this app you can just check through all of the different characters. Basically it's spaced repetition, so it will show you the character. If you know it, then it will show you like a longer time in the future. If you don't know it, it will show you again sooner until you know it, and then when you've done that it will move to the end so that you will see it less. And it's like a really efficient way to learn, and I've just been using that to learn characters. I've done over 100,000 of those, and I've pretty much learned all of the HSK 6 characters from this method. Like when you're studying Chinese, you want to have a good teacher to teach you the fundamentals, which is like how does the system work, what's the strategy, the framework for it. Like pinyin, get the pronunciation correct, and then understand how things are structured, and then they can correct you at that point. And then I think when you have that basic understanding, you can just go and learn all these things yourself. Learning the vocabulary is one really important thing. If you can just learn all the words, it just makes everything really easy. And then you have all these other skills, like learn all the words, you want to practice speaking more, and then listening, and then writing, and just go through these skills and just learn those, and then you'll be amazing at that language. And just break it down into small parts and then have targets for it. So this is Anki, the number one app I 100% recommend. Secondly, LinkB is a pretty cool app. You can just call up someone and then just have a random call in Chinese, so it's good for practicing. I've done that a few times when I just wanted to practice some conversation, maybe before a speech. I would just call someone and practice it, and it's quite a good way to just practice and become like fluent and feel confident about what you're going to say. And if there's a problem, they will tell you, things like that, and it's pretty cheap. And they're also related to Italki. That's also owned by Italki, so you can also check out Italki, which is where I've taken many classes. You can have a one-on-one class on Italki, where you have it on Zoom or you have it on Skype, whatever you want. But if you want to look at other programs for learning Chinese, I really recommend BLCU, one-on-one online Chinese program. So actually BLCU have these two different programs. They have this one-on-one program, and then they also have a 12-week program. In 12 weeks you'll get half an HSK, and the price for that is really, really cheap. I'm not going to say the price because I think it's going to increase soon, so I don't want it to be out of date, but you can check it out in the description how cheap it is, and so I really recommend that program. Then they also have a one-on-one online Chinese program, which is really good, and this is really good if you're looking for a really good teacher who can teach you. I really recommend this program. Anyway, back to the apps. Duolingo is a free app that you can check out, and basically it has this way to go through learning Chinese. You can check it out. It's normally, like, it started off with European languages and now it has Chinese. So it could be a good way to learn the basics of Chinese. I don't know how good it is for learning the advanced, because Chinese is a lot harder than European languages. So I haven't really got that much experience with that. But there's a lot of other apps that you can check out, like Memrise and Busu as well, which you can try those similar apps and you can see how they work for you. If you're enjoying it and you're learning it, then it's great. There's a really good app as well that I recommend. It's called HSK Online. This is if you're preparing for an HSK test, and they have a free and they have a paid version, which I've tried before, and I think it's really good because it has exercises, it has like, you can get support from teachers, I think, as well. So this is a really good app I really recommend. So yeah, Skritter as well is a popular one, and it's good for like handwriting the characters. In my opinion, I don't think you really need to handwrite the characters because everyone uses the computer nowadays anyway. But it's really important if you want to understand the characters to be able to write them and to know the order, like from top to down, left to right, things like that, and then each part, what it means. It helps you with recognizing it as well. I hope that's helpful for you. What apps have you found? What is the best way for you to learn Chinese? I'm interested to hear if you have any that you recommend. There's also some great resources on YouTube, such as Mandarin Corner, and lots of other Chinese videos. You can check it out. You also should check out the Peking University Coursera course, which is something else that I've been doing, which is you can go from 0 to HSK 6, and they have all these different courses that you can take. Great course, and I really recommend that. Hope that's helpful.